You're very prompt. Rely on somebody and you're in trouble. That's how it goes. I bet. You shouldn't believe it. Let's talk about something else instead.
You shouldn't believe everything. Hang on. Better not go rushing into anything.
Stop! You can only enter the Temple Hill if you have a guru's permission.
Story every time.
The novice Lester sent me. I shall offer my services to Iberian.
Lester is trustworthy, I know him. You may pass.
I wouldn't like to be in his shoes. Rely on somebody. You're in trouble. That's how it goes.
Awaken!
Greetings, Master Iberian.
Ah, I know your face.
Impossible. We've never met before.
But I thought, well, what do you want?
I heard you were looking for something.
That's right. We need a magical focus. We sent the novice Nyras to collect the focus, but he hasn't come back yet. You could check up for me what has happened.
Why is the focus so important?
It is a magical object which can concentrate our spiritual powers. It is one of the 5 focus stones used by the mages to erect the barrier. In a vision I saw that we need to use the power of the focus.
Sounds like quite an interesting vision.
My vision was a sign from the sleeper. We can reach him with the focus.
Where shall I begin to search?
Leave the camp, turn right, and go up to the tall cliff. Go beyond the forest until you can see the sea. There, you'll find the focus.
I'll bring the focus back.
Take this map. The location of the focus is recorded on it.
about that.
Some people.
You're very probably right. I wouldn't like to be in his shoes.
It's not really my topic.
Scram! You have no business to be here.
I'm searching for the focus.
Unfortunately, you're too late for that. I've already found it. And I'm keeping it for myself. The Sleeper talked to me last night and made me his only tool. Now I'll only serve the Sleeper. No more Templars or Gurus. Only me alone. Die! You'll be sorry for that.
Show me your goods.
I got the best stuff here.
People don't need to know it. Stop!
Relax. I've talked to Thoris. I'm allowed in.
Oh, I won't forget your face, pal. You get into trouble and it won't end quickly. You have to what?
Everything you hear.
I bet that won't happen again.
Watch what you tell people.
Rely on somebody, you're in trouble. That's how it goes.
There was a time when things were done.
I'm looking for the High Magician of the Circle of Fire.
That is Caristo. What do you want with him?
I have a letter for the High Magician of the Circle of Fire.
Rely on somebody.
Are you a messenger from the outside world?
Yes, a magician gave me the letter shortly before they threw me into the colony.
Show me the letter.
Here it is.
There must be something about that story after all.
This letter is addressed to Zardas.
What's so exciting about that?
Zardas has not been a servant of Innis for ages. He left us some years ago and turned towards black magic. He lives in a tower in the middle of the Orkland and concentrates on his studies. He said he would go his own way to find out what went wrong with the barrier. Wait here. I'll be back in a moment.
Yeah, there was a time when things were going very different.
You shouldn't believe everything you hear.
You shouldn't believe everything you hear.
Caristo was beside himself with delight. He said that you may go to Torrez and choose your reward.
Maybe.
Where can I find Torrez?
He is in front of the temple building all day. At night, he is inside like all the others. But only magicians may enter the temple house, so you can only speak to him during the day.
But keep it to yourself. People don't need to know it.
I'm not
See you later.
all that blathering anymore.
Greetings, magician.
May Innos watch over you. I trade in magic knowledge, and I can show you how to increase your magic powers.
People don't need to know it.
What do I have to do to become a magician?
Talk to Master Caristo, if he has time for you.
Be in his shoes, though.
Caristo sent me. I've passed the letter on to him, and I'm to choose my own reward.
You have done us a great service, and you shall have your reward. Choose carefully.
It was obvious that there would be trouble.
Hang on, better not go rushing into anything.
I'll take the Ring of Strength.
The expected choice. Here, take the ring.
I'm not involved.
I want to acquire magic writings.
Let's talk about something else instead.
Rely on somebody, and you're in trouble. That's how it goes.
That won't happen again.
Maybe. Somebody and you're in trouble.
As long as I'm
Let's
not
talk
involved.
about something else instead. Must be something about that story.
I thought that ages ago.
Let's talk about something else instead.
Don't listen to all the blathering. Better not go rushing into anything.
People always.
I better keep out of that.
Hold it, what are you doing?
Probably right.
I want to go in.
Are you kidding?
Why don't you ask Thoris?
I will. If you're lying, you're as good as dead.
Are you saying I can go in?
Yeah, get moving.
That'd have been clear ages ago.
Never learn.
What can I do for you?
Who are you?
I'm Raven, Gomez's right-hand man. Anyone who wants to see Gomez has to talk to me first.
I have some weed for Gomez from Cor Kalom.
Bartholo deals with that kind of thing. Gomez isn't bothered with gophers. You'll find him in the room on the right, behind the entrance. Or in the kitchen, in the big tower. Course he sleeps at night. I wouldn't disturb him then, if I were you.
Believe everything you hear.
How's the ore trade going?
The old mine's doing well. The last load of supplies from the outside world was massive.
I doubt that's ever likely to change anymore.
Same old story every time.
Those bastards from the new camp will be amazed when they get to know that I have a protector. They'll piss themselves.
That's really not my problem.
I have some weed here for Gomez. Cor Kalom sent it.
Show me. All right. Gomez has been getting impatient. It's lucky for you that you delivered it today. Not so fast. Here, take that. 500 ore is what we agreed on.
Who are you?
Bartholo's the name. I see to it that the ore barons get their supplies. I'm in charge of the lot, from weed supplies to food and provisions for the women. Also, it's my job to make sure those idiotic cooks do their job right. They should be grateful. Gomez won't put up with any crap. He fed the last 2 cooks to the lurkers in the river.
That's really not my problem.
You know what? I'll do you a favor. I'll put in a good word for you. Some people think I'm a complete lunatic. But somebody like you would never hang out with a lunatic.
There was a time when things would have gone very differently.
Who are you?
They call me Scar.
What's your job?
Me and Art'll make sure nobody gets to see Gomez unless they're invited. And I make sure the women don't get restless.
When they threw me in here, I saw a woman being brought down with the goods.
So what?
Is she here?
Look, in case you're interested in her, let me give you some advice. Forget her. She's only just got here, and Gomez has her locked in his room. When he's done with her, he might just send her down, but for now, she's his, so you better take your mind off her.
Is there anything you can tell me about Gomez?
All you need to know is that he's the most powerful man in the colony. He gets what he wants, but all he really wants is power.
Who are you?
I'm Arto.
What do you do around here?
I'm Gomez's bodyguard.
You don't talk much, do you?
Nope.
Rely on somebody, and you're in trouble. That's how it goes.
It's obvious that there'd be trouble ahead.
I'd better keep out.
You have to watch
People
what you
always talk.
Let's talk about something else instead.
This castle's pretty roomy.
I don't think I've seen you here before. Who are you?
I'm a newcomer. Just thought I'd take a look around. What can you tell me about the castle?
Gomez and his gang took it over after the big uprising. I knew right away it was better to join up with him. Even when we were still cooped up in the dungeons and had to slave away in the mines, the rest of us prisoners always did what he said.
Are there dungeons under the castle then?
Yeah, but there ain't nothing in them now. Nobody ever went down there after the big uprising.
There was a time when things would have gone very differently.
You shouldn't believe everything you hear.
Let's talk
You
about
shouldn't
something
believe
else
everything.
instead.
Who let you in?
Thoris.
And what do you think you're doing?
I've brought some weed for Gomez.
Then take it to the house with the 2 guards outside the door.
Can you teach me to fight?
I only train guards. So until Thoris has made you one, you'll have to find someone else.
You're the smith, aren't you?
That's right.
Do you sell weapons and armor?
Skip deals with the weapons. I just hand out the armor.
What kind of armor have you got on offer?
Only armor for guards. And you're no guard, so you'll have to get your armor elsewhere.
You're my best friend.
What do you do here?
I take care of the god's weapons.
Do you sell weapons?
Only to Gomez and his men.
Gomez sent me. He took
the usual, huh? New armor and the best weapon I have in stock. Get out of here before I come after you.
Listen, this running around is really...
I just thought I'd come back and ask about that equipment.
Beat it.
Keep it to your... As long as I'm not involved.
Let's talk about something else instead.
People always very probably... I doubt that's ever my problem change.
Why does that happen?
Show me your goods.
Something about that story after all.
I'm not listening to people always rely on somebody and you're in trouble. That's how it goes. Well, hang on. Where did I go?
There must be something about that story after all.
Everything you hear.
Same old story every time.
Everything you hear.
Keep it to yourself.
Cleared up ages ago. There was a time.
Show me your...
Things would have gone very differently.
I would like to be. There was a time.
There must be something about that story after all.
Somebody's in trouble. That's how it goes.
Maybe, but
Keep it to yourself.
Some people always talk. You have to watch what you tell
But keep it to yourself. People don't need to know it.
There must be some. I'm not listening to all that blathering anymore.
Some people never learn.
But keep it to yourself.
Awaken!
The novice Nyras has gone mad. He said that the sleeper had talked to him and chosen him as his only servant. Then he attacked and tried to kill me.
The might of the sleeper is so vast that unprepared souls despair over it. Only we gurus, in our years of meditation, have achieved the spiritual strength to bear the voice of the almighty sleeper.
I found the focus.
Excellent. You have done us a great favor. Now, take the focus back to Cor Kalom. He'll know what needs to be done.
I'm not listening to all the blathering anymore. If you think
I doubt that's ever likely to change.
you shouldn't believe everything you hear. I'm not listening to all the
I doubt that's ever likely to change. You shouldn't believe everything you hear.
You shouldn't believe every.
Same old story.
Rely on somebody, you're in trouble.
You have to. I'm not listening to all that blathering anymore.
People always talk.
Awaken! What do you want?
Some people never learn. It's obvious there'd be trouble ahead, and I go rushing in.
I've delivered the weed.
Good. Get another task somewhere else.
There was a time when things would have gone very differently.
Iberian sent me. I have the focus.
Ah, the focus, at last. Now I can study the magic of these artifacts. If I only had enough secretion. Damn!
Iberian said you'd pay me if I brought you the focus.
Really? He said that? Well then, I suppose 50 ores should be enough.
Secretion?
Yes. As you must know, I produce the magic potions for the invocation of the sleeper. For this purpose, I need the secretion from the mine crawler's mandibles. You know what mine crawlers are, don't you?
Yes.
Very good.
Speak on.
Well, just a short time ago, I had a vision of the sleeper himself. He gave me a sign. He made me understand that there is a means other than the secretion from the mandibles. And he chose me to pass on this mission. You're not getting this mission from me. You're getting it from the sleeper.
Impossible.
Be silent, fool. He made me understand that the path I have embarked upon is right, but the means aren't strong enough. The right means can be found with the mine crawlers, but the mandibles are not sufficient. There must be something else.
Have you never examined the mine crawlers? I mean, maybe there's another body part which contains more of the secretion.
Of course, we have taken some mine crawlers apart, but only their mandibles seem to contain the secretion. There must be something else. Find their nest, and you'll find the answer.
Well, hang on. Better not go rushing into anything. People don't need to know. That wasn't very clever.
Looks like this might become quite a bloody adventure.
Take these potions with you. I am not giving them to you because I want you to stay alive, but because this task needs to be done.
Where will I find the mine crawlers?
In the old mine.
Better not go rushing into anything.
What's the best way to fight the mine crawlers?
There are Templars in the mine. They hunt the crawlers for their mandibles. Speak to Gornavid. He will help you.
How can I find the nest in the mine?
That's the hardest part of the mission. I can't tell you where to search, nor what to search for, but the sleeper will be with you.
Well, that's a comfort.
People always talk.
I'll be seeing you.
May the sleeper enlighten you.